Alright, today we are going to fix up this Coleman 502 pocket stove. This is a beautiful example. Excuse my bandages, I did get burned last week. We got this 863 Coleman pocket stove. I think this thing's been ran a handful of times. It's gorgeous. It did smell like pump gas on the inside. I've already emptied it, rinsed it, and refilled it with white gas. I know the gasket on the fuel cap is bad, and I'm assuming the generator's bad. I got a new one from oldcolemanparts.com. My go-to for anything I can get from there. This is a reproduction. It's not old, it's not dirty, it's not crusty. It's brand new. Somebody's making these. I've already bought one. Works great. It's all shiny and new. So, a lot of people are intimidated by swapping the generators out of these. I was too. They're not bad. So we're going to start 7/16 open-ended wrench. We're going to loosen this generator up here. And just get it loose. And then 1/2 inch keeper nut down here. This is going to make it possible to remove the generator. And then we're just going to give it a little pull out. This is what scares people. This is a flexible line. Be gentle with it. We're going to turn the pricker so the handle is pointing our burner. And then this is free to come out. That might still be good. I don't know. Same length. We have to recycle the nut. The nut, no big deal. Never goes bad. Shouldn't say never. So we're gonna thread that generator into that hole there. And then we're gonna try bear with me, I'm a little slow right now. I'm gonna try to get this in that eccentric block. So there, nope. All right, so let's pull this out. Let's give it a little fitment check. All right, it does fit. It's a little rough. So I got a sanding stone here. Just gonna see Get this back in, being careful not to damage that needle. Alright, let's see if I can do this now. Right in. Right in. So yeah, I mean, with the 502s, there's a little finesse to them, to the generator. Take your time. Oop. Alright, let's try. And I am down a hand, mostly. And that is not the part's fault, that's not the stove's fault. That is my fault. Let's get that. Alright. 7/16 again. Let's give this a little tighten up. This is a customer stove. I don't really know the history on it. We were mostly wheeling and dealing on a weed whacker. And I asked him, like I ask everybody, do you have any old Colemans for sale? And he pulled out this old 502 and said he didn't want to sell it, but it didn't work right. So we kept talking, and he asked if I repaired these, and I said absolutely. And now I'm fixing it. Alright. Let's tighten 1/2 inch on this keeper nut here. Don't be afraid of these. Just take your time, be careful, you'll get it back together. Give that a tighten. And then 3-piece gasket. So, to change this out, screw it on like you would with your hand, tight. Get a screwdriver in here, slotted, pull that off, loosen. We actually had a little bit of pressure in there. Part spin, part spin, part spin. So yeah, it's a little crusty. I'm gonna get this off the table. I want to get the fuel away from the situation and what we're about to do. Trust me, I just had an incident. We want to be safe. Don't get too excited. I'm going to take this torch here. This might be a little loud. This is a piece of fire block. This is a piece of railroad track. I have a fire extinguisher and a fire blanket close. Alright, so what I just did was I burned out the old rubber. It's the easiest way. You can get a pick in there. You can do it like that. This is way faster. If you have both your hands. Alright. I've just got, well, here. I've got the screwdriver. We're just going to go in and break this up. Yeah, it's just ash after that torch. I would not even be doing a video tonight with my hand being the way it is. I promised this guy I would get this done. I don't want to let him down. I've got a few customer projects right now. So we do not want to let them down if we can help it. All right. So now I am trying to get this to focus, guys. It just will not do it. I am so sorry about this. Alright, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. This is all burned out. It's still a touch warm. Here, see if we can do this. There we go. All that old gasket material is now burned out. It's just a piece of rubber. I think I'm going to run over it with a wire brush though, just as an insurance policy. Piece of firebrick here. I don't have a good wire brush handy. I do have this one. This is brass, it cools down pretty quick. Use some gloves. Let it just cool. Alright, that's looking nice. We can pick it up now. That makes it at most 140 degrees. Got a little 3-in-1 here. I just want to lube this up so the new one slides in real nice. Yeah, that old gas that was in here was just varnish. And that gums up the generator. The old gasket did not look great. So for $1, I don't even think they're $1. I'm not going to send it back to him and have it fail when he's out camping with his family. We're just going to roll this in, take our time. There's a little lip. Just wiggle it in. You want to make sure you get all that old gasket material out, or this is not going to seal right. In my experience. So there you go. We got the new gasket in. Looks good. This, I'm going to set that on top of an old stove, just in case it's still warm. Same with this. And then bring our 502 back, same way we took it off. Put it on. Screw this on a little bit. Don't tighten it at this point, because if you tighten that down, you're going to increase your chances of cross-threading this. Always start nuts and bolts and screws by hand. Okay, got that started. We're going to tighten this down. Take my 100-year-old screwdriver, tighten that back up. So, I'm going to spin this around. This pump is beautiful. I should have taken this apart on camera. I was pretty injured. Alright. I was just trying to fulfill this customer repair. But I wanted to show putting this back together. Hopefully it helps somebody. Alright, I got this pumped up. Flip this up like the sticker tells you on the side. This is moving good. Alrighty. We're hearing the whoosh, no fuel yet. So the fuel stopped moving. This is not hot. I haven't lit it. What's going on? Let's hit it with the torch. We're still pressurized. Let's get some more. Well, sometimes that's how these go. Let's completely depressurize it. And this is part of the troubleshooting process of these. I could edit this all out, and I could make it look like I fired it right up, but that's not reality. If you're watching this, you probably are getting into the hobby. So I want to show you reality. That sounds really dramatic. It's not dramatic. This thing will run. Maybe not tonight. I'm just gonna put a little more fuel in there. So we might have picked up a little goober on that fuel pickup. So I'm just putting some more in. It was pretty low. We're going to give it a little shake and see if that just busts it loose. Now, if that is the problem, I do need to do another rinse to this tank. Clean it out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-ish. Alright, prick a rod up. Nada. Nothing. It's not sending any fuel up. So, that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can preheat it. Guys, you don't want to do this. And if you do something like this, do it outside. But nope. She's stuck. So I'm going to cut here. And we are going to see if I can get this running again. This is now hot. I'm not going to take the fuel cap off. So we're going to cut. I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to put some seafoam in it. And heaven forbid, this might become a full tear off. Because this tube down here might be clogged. And if it is, I got to take it out to be able to properly clean it. I was really hoping not to do that, because this thing is so clean, it's so nice. It was put together by Coleman and it's never been messed with. I think that's what's going to happen though. We will, I will be back. Alright, we are back after some off-camera half hour of messing around. I think I got it. I haven't tried it yet. I think when I was putting that on, the little L off the pricker rod in here in the generator that goes into the eccentric block, I think it popped out, so it wasn't opening. You just gotta fiddle a little bit. So we're about to try it again. I'm going to keep my hand away from the fire. So we're going to use the torch. Oh, there we go. Just opening it a tiny little bit. That's supposed to be up. I got a little excited. Oh my god, this thing runs beautifully. Shut the light off. That is the most beautiful, perfect blue flame. She's a beaut. So, didn't take that long. Just a little futzing with it. I have to deliver this tomorrow to the customer. I think I might make my morning coffee on this with an old Pyrex percolator. This is a brand new gas-powered appliance. Sounds good. Looks good. It looks even better in person. I'm looking at the viewfinder right now. Great heat output. Let's see if she shuts off. This works better than the gas range in my house. And he even has the cook kit with it. These cook kits were super cool. It stores in it, but it's also a pan and a pot and a handle. All the original literature's here. The only thing that he's missing is the box. They would punch card these for the warranties, so they knew when it was made, where it was made. Sportster 502. Great appliance. Even the cardboard for shipping is here. Wish he had the box. That's okay. Beautiful example and I'm really excited to give it back to him. I'd be more excited if I was keeping it. No, it's going back to its home. Quick PSA. If you ever find a 501, be extremely careful, or just don't light it. I won't light a 501. They have a reputation to explode. They didn't make them long. They were recalled. 500s, 502s, you can find them all over. I have to tell you guys, don't light a 501. They look the same. Check the colors. Right here, we got 502. If that says 501, buy it. Put it on the shelf. It's cool. It's a piece of history. Don't risk it. I have one in the loft of my workshop. I actually should put that on display. I've never even attempted to light it. I don't know how bad they are. I just know in the community everyone's said don't light them. So 502, quick little rehab on her. She didn't need much. Yeah, runs great. I'm gonna thoroughly test it tomorrow morning. Make my coffee. I hope my buddy who this belongs to is okay with that. It's gonna happen either way. Alright, folks. Have a nice one. Until next time.